Hi, this is Keith Furrow with Keith Furrow Associates. Today I want to talk about a really neat subject. It's, okay, you're graduated college or you're out there in the workforce and, when should I consider buying my house? And what are my signs? What tells me that I'm probably ready to go down that path? The first thing is you've got stability. You show that you have been in, the same job for a while, same profession. You show that, you like the area, and you start off with stability. Now, the next thing we look at is and you typically need 2 years. You want 2 years in the same line of work. And sometimes when you're, or oftentimes when you were in the military or civil service and you retire or that's changed, it's a possibility that you can show that the same line of work you were in school or the same line of work was similar in the military, and a good lender will be able to show that transition and that process. Now, another thing you have to consider is, do you know your credit score? Do you know your FICO score? Have you had control over it? Do you know what you're paying? Do you have your balances? I mean, how on top of that are you? One of the terms I heard was owning your credit, meaning that you know it, you understand it. You don't just say, well, I know I have credit, but I don't know anything about it. But if you really have a handle on that, and you can get it through many of the free credit bureaus out there, free credit score type of things will be able to give you that, and you'll be able to stay on top of it. And then being able to analyze it, you need a good lender and a lot of times a good realtor to help work with you on that to determine what's best for you. These days we're finding that most people are actually purchasing less than what their buying power will allow them, because after going through this last few years of crisis, people are a little more conservative is what we're seeing. Now, next thing is do you have the down payment? Do you have liquid assets? Do you have the money available to put in there? I mean, now if you've got money to put for the down payment and closing costs, because even if you take advantage of these zero down programs, you still have to have closing costs, and there are fees, and they can run 2-3% on top of whatever your down payment is going to be. Have you researched, the next thing would be, have you researched the market and the prices? Do you know where the prices come in? Do you know how they work in the area? Have you analyzed the loan program for you? Do you know which program fits you? But basically, if you've got job stability, you want the property, which is more important if you have a desire to be a homeowner, because with a homeowner, being a homeowner has its own tasks and things. But if you want it, you've got the money, you've have the job stability, and you've learned the market, and you know what type of loan programs, then I would say what's stopping you? Because you're at historic low rates, prices are still extremely good, so I would say it's time to jump in. And if you talk to us here at Keith Furrow Associates, we'd be glad to talk about your specific situation and to make sure that what's best is done for you. Thanks, Keith Furrow. Have a good day. Bye.